Where does it go then? I forget. I don't know. There it is. I kind of messed with it a little bit, but...
What is that one?
Muzzle by Smashing Pumpkins. Bumblefluff knows what that was.
Shout out to Lawrence.
That's on the first disc of the Melancholy and Infinite Sadness, Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
It's just the 12th track off the
cool
first
melody.
CD. Yeah. It's fun to play on guitar too.
Okay.
Starts in D with a big D, and then C and G. Yeah, and then I messed up in there. I hadn't listened to that song in a long time, man. That's rocking stuff right there. That's a rock and roll song.
Good old Smashing Pumpkins.
Good old Smashing Pumpkins.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard, this is Judson.
Good old Great Measures.
So in the last Lamb of God song video that we did.
We're doing another Lamb of God
Yes,
song.
get over it. I promised that we would do Laid to Rest. So we are gonna do Laid to Rest. This is from 2004's Ashes of the Wake. Get over it, man.
God, we've done so many Lamb of God songs.
We've done 3.
This will make 5, 6.
This will make 4.
Golly.
Get over it.
I don't want to get over it. I don't. Man.
Let's do it. All right, please stop. This is Laid to Rest by Lamb of God. Ready to roll?
I guess, Richard.
A single day I could live, a single breath I could take, I'd trade all the others away. The blood's on the wall, so you might as well just admit it and bleach out the stains, commit to forgetting it. You're better off empty and blank than left with a single pathetic trace of this. Smother another failure. Lay this to rest. Console yourself. You're better alone. Destroy yourself. Say who gives a fuck. Untalk yourself. You're better alone. Destroy yourself. Slay them as quickly as they came. Smother another failure. Lay this to rest. Console yourself. You're better alone. Destroy yourself. Say who gives a fuck. Untalk yourself. You're better alone. Destroy yourself. Say who gives a fuck.
I want to see the.
How you feel about it?
I'm just kidding. I like Lamb of God. You know I like Lamb of God.
I
And I
know.
always have to mention my buddy Jeff Sullivan because Jeff Sullivan is the one who talked to me about Lamb of God for the first time back in early 2000s. And I never gave him much of a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, I never gave Lamb of God a chance. I lived with Jeff Sullivan, so
Gotcha.
he got a chance.
Yeah.
And I still love him to this day. But this is one of the bands that I've liked.
Yes.
I was just kidding around with the moping, you know.
I know you were.
But I'll probably mope again every now and then
Sure.
just for fun.
Yeah.
Because I like to party.
Yeah, I know how you do.
Yeah, musically, it was interesting. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know what the drum beat. I don't have any idea. I don't even know what to say.
The part at the beginning.
Yeah, that they bring back every now and then. I could listen to that over and over and over and still be going. And it already got me, you know, and I'm late or I'm early or I'm guessing and I'm wrong. And I mean, I'm sure it's easy, but that stuff sort of eludes me every now and then, drumming. I don't keep the time. You know, they definitely, I don't know, this song, this is a big one. This is one everybody likes. Mm-hmm. I can see why.
Yeah.
They definitely caught the stride, or their formula seemed to, the DNA of their band seemed to tighten together in this song.
Yeah, those riffs are iconic.
Yeah, and I like that I can understand. His vocal styling is so much more palatable to me as a listener because I can understand what he's saying. It's harsh, but it's not just. It's still musical.
Sure.
It doesn't take away from any of the other instruments. You know, it's not just out of left field. It sounds like it goes with whatever is going on. Mm-hmm. And then plus, he's a pretty intense dude.
Randall, the vocalist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it comes across that way that he's not just shouting out lines that he wants the crowd to repeat back to him in this Pantera-esque, Slayer-esque thing, you know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it's not he's not trying to chant, he's trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to let you in on his mind, which I like. So it sounds like he gives more, even though it's a harsh vocal, he's not spotlighting the fact that it's harsh. He's spotlighting still what he's saying.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get lost. And I like that. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I mean, for me, the drums were what I was paying attention to.
Yeah, that's Chris Adler.
And the guitars, for sure, the guitars were crazy, but just the stops and everything from part to part. The drums were the MVP of the song for me.
Yeah, his brother is one of the guitar players, Chris and Willie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They've been playing guitar forever. It's good to see he's in a band now.
Yeah, it's one of their most popular songs, maybe the most popular song.
Really? The most popular song.
Probably, yeah, I would say.
Ash, what?
Laid to Rest is the name of the song.
And the name of the album?
Ashes of the Wake.
Ashes of the Wake, right.
Mm-hmm. It's either that, yeah, I mean, there's a couple other big hits that they've got. I mean, there's a few other big hits that they've got. This one's probably their staple, though, if I had to, just my opinion. But there's, the next one we'll do.
We're gonna do another one?
Yeah, we are, and you're gonna get over it. We'll do Walk With Me in Hell next. Which is
That makes sense.
Another good one.
I'm sure it'll be great, Richard.
Yeah, I mean, I love this whole album. I love this song. I love this band. Especially this era of the band. You know, we did 11th Hour from the previous album. And it's just they found something in that 2000 and I mean they were around since what, 98, 99 I think, but yeah, it's just straight up metal in your face, amazing riffs, great drumming.
Yeah, but it's not really so much in your face. That's what I mean. It's musical.
Well, I just mean like
I know what you mean, but
metal.
But I have to jump on that a little bit in order
Yeah.
to say it's not trying. I mean, it is throwing it out there at you, but it's seems. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I mean, but it seems like they understand. They're stepping, you know, closer to you from the in your face metaphor that you're using, but they're not trying to punch you in the face. They're staying back here and they're playing it to you and hoping that you hear it rather than beating you down with it. You know, there's a lot of bands that I don't want to say there's a lot of bands that we'll listen to, but we've listened to a couple that it seems like they're more interested in just beating you down with it. I mean, sorry, but I feel like so far what I've heard of Pantera, that's what most of the band is doing. And then Daryl's just kind of going, I can do this pretty well, and you just should hear it.
Yeah.
You know, he's also trying to hit you in the face with the music, but you know, it sounds like some people sometimes are using the music to hit you in the face.
Sure.
Whereas
I can see that. I see what you mean.
And I think they're content with. I mean, with a song like this, you know, it's listenable. You know, to a musician, it's like, what the hell are they doing right there? That is. How did you come up with that? You know, and then it stops, and then they go to another part, and I don't know. It seems really. It seems really well. I don't know, like you said, or it just seemed like they caught something. They caught the moment perfect.
Yeah.
With this. You can tell. I've not heard this song before, but I can tell that. I can tell that because they took some interesting chances that you sometimes might be writing and go, that's just too much. Why don't we just wrap up this end and then we'll go back into this part. We'll do this instead of stop here and go. Why don't you just hit the bell on top of your cymbal right there? He did that twice, I think.
Yes.
As a part, as a.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and then he does it the first time, and then you wait on it the second time.
Yeah.
But then it's perfectly placed to where it has its own identity in the song, and it's sporadic. It's not you know what I mean? Like, it's not okay. Go back to your ride here. Okay, go back to your hi-hat here. It's just play that random thing on the bell that you did the last time. You know, those are ideas that can get shot down in the moment because it's random. It's you know.
No, it's interesting you say that.
It sounded cool.
Yeah.
But why did you just do that?
It's interesting you say that because there's a couple other songs on this album. One of them's called "Now You've Got Something to Die For," which is again about the war at that time. And then there's another one called "Faded Line" or "The Faded Line." I don't. It doesn't matter. "Faded Line." That have, for me as a fan, they have iconic cymbal moments on them where you're like, how the hell did he think of that? And why does it fit so perfectly?
Chances. I think it's taking chances that you, and I mean, you hear this all the time, you know, people that are screwing around and make a noise or do something interesting here or there, and it ends up becoming part of a hook or a song.
Sure.
For a song like this, there's so much thrown together in there. I wonder. You have to take chances like that sometimes that are just totally out of the box. And it sounds like they took a whole bunch of chances, and they all just went somehow. You know. Because again, you take those parts out of there, and the song doesn't really change. structurally or whatever, but it does change a great deal without those however many bell hits that he hits, you know, at the top of a cymbal. And then, I don't know, that whole intro drum thing, I still don't have any, and then he just goes back straight, just 1, 2, you know. Yeah, but it just sounds, that at first, it sounds like it's out of place, like it's not supposed to go that way. Somebody's off, somebody missed the beat, now because that's interesting, you know, there's been times before where if you're playing in a band and somebody jumps the beat and they're not listening to everybody else, they're still playing the part where they're supposed to be playing, and that's a hilarious moment whenever you're playing, but it's also like, dude.
Yeah.
I guess that's Eric Clapton's solo in Crossroads.
Yeah.
He's behind or he's ahead 1 to 2, and he plays the whole thing.
Sure.
Which is fine. But that first, that's just kind of where it puts me music when I hear that. But then, you know, it's awesome. That was the most awesome part of the song to me, is that section. I guess they do it twice.
Yes.
And I'd like to count it off and just hear it again. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. Yeah, slamming, dude. Lamb of God is one of my favorites that we do. Even though we do them over and over again.
If you think that's over and over, I can show you
get
over
a break
and over.
from Lamb of God at some point, you know.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Maybe we could listen to some, I don't know, some we hadn't done, like Metallica. Y'all ever heard of this band?
We are Great Measures. My name is
Epicus, Dumicus, Metallicamicus. Metallica. No, what is it? Epicum, Epicus, Dumicus, Metallicus. Great Measures.
My name's Richard. This is Judson. I hate him so much. Have a wonderful day.